Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Karen. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing an eyebrow lamination on myself. This is like so weird because I never do anything to my face or like to myself, you can say. So I'm excited and scared at the same time because I don't know. I just feel like the change might feel a little bit how do you say, like it's gonna be different. That's why I'm scared, because the change is gonna be different, like the shape of my eyebrows, obviously. um so it's gonna be something that I'm not used to. That's why I'm scared of change. That's what I want to say. But I think it would be, you know, an experience, I guess. So first things first, if you're going to try this at home, make sure you do your research on the products that you're going to be doing. Make sure that you know what type of hair you have. If you have really fine, thick, you know, strong eyebrows, whatever it is that you're doing, you want to make sure that you're going to do it the right way, because you really want to avoid, obviously, over processing your hairs and causing damage or even fallout. So I do have very fine hair. So I don't know if you guys can see, like you could barely see my hairs, but I have very fine hairs. So the processing times that I'm going to use for products one and two is going to be 4 minutes. So I do have a timer here, and I'm going to do one at a time so you guys can see. I don't want to put y'all too close because I don't want to be too like zoomed in, but I want you guys to see. So I'm going to, first off, I did wash my face, but I'm going to use a makeup remover just to make sure that my eyebrows are clean, okay? So you definitely want to start off with clean eyebrows. Tucked off. And if you see me looking here, it's because I have my mirror. So I definitely want to be seeing what I'm doing to myself in the mirror, not in my phone. Make sure. So we're gonna start off with step one. I'm gonna use a little brush to do this. And let's see, I'm gonna start here. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some film. Okay, so now that it's stopped, my timer has stopped, I'm going to go in first with a dry cotton pad and wipe that off. Make sure you get everything off, and then I'm gonna go some lukewarm water. Okay, make sure you get all of that product off. Okay, and of course we're gonna dry it as well. Oh. All right, now we're gonna go in with step two. Same thing, I'm gonna let this process for 4 minutes. Okay, so again, we're gonna cover this up with some film. So I use this, just some film here. Okay, now I'm gonna remove. Same steps as the first time. Dry pad. Make sure you get all that product off. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, see the difference yet? Or no? Maybe there's no difference. Step three is going to help rehydrate and condition the hairs. This can also help with stopping the over processing step. I have really fine hairs. If you were doing this at home, and of course it's your first time, you want to always start with the recommended time. And if you feel like you didn't achieve the result that you were looking for, then you can always go up to the next recommended time, or even do like a couple seconds more. So if you wanted to start with like 4 minutes, then you can do like 4 minutes and like, 20 seconds or so, and go up that way. Okay, so at this point in the video, my kids were home from school, so I didn't get a chance to talk a lot in this video without any noise. So pretty much what I was saying here is that my hairs did not look as flexible as they're supposed to be when you're doing a brow lamination. So I'm doing the second eyebrow, the same thing, step 1, step 2, step 3, all the same thing. So what I mentioned before, that if you don't get that flexibility in the hairs, you are able, depending on the product, the brand that you get, because not all of them work the same way. So you really want to be careful with doing it again, because you really want to avoid over processing your hairs. You don't want to damage or like see your hair start falling off. Okay, so again, do your research, it's really important. And so here I was just noticing that you could already see more fullness on the second eyebrow than the first one, but I do have more hairs on that eyebrow than the first one that I was doing. So it was like surprising but not surprising. Also, I did step 1 and step 2, step 3 on my first eyebrow again, as you can see there. And I only did it for 30 seconds because, again, I didn't want to over process my thin hairs. If not, they probably would have fell out. But 30 seconds, wipe it off quickly. Chinese food. Step 2, 30 seconds, wipe it off quickly and take it off. And this definitely made a big difference, because once I finished with those steps, I was able to see my hairs be more flexible. As you will see, I'm going to show you guys after I finish those steps what I was talking about. So here I'm going in with step 2. And here I'm just mixing the tint. I am going to tint my eyebrows. I wanted to tint my eyebrows prior to doing the brow lamination just to see if there was like a difference. But, the brow lamination is for that flexibility of the hairs so that you can style your eyebrows. I really don't do nothing to my eyebrows, but I just wanted to try this just to have that experience. All right, now time to remove this product. Before I tint, you want to make sure that you have taken off all the product before you move on to this step. So I'm just going to use a little brush, disposable brush, and really get all that tint into the brows. It goes in really dark. It is a light brown, because I do have brown hair, so it's a light brown colored. And I leave this on for 5 minutes. And then, of course, if you want to remove any excess, the product that I'm using, it doesn't tint the skin, but just to have a cleaner, like whatever, not have product all over the place, just clean it up. Okay, and then of course want to wipe everything down with a damp cotton pad. Get rid of all that. And to finish off, I'm going to go in with some aftercare formula that's enriched with proteins. It has a lot of good benefits for the hairs, especially after doing this brow lamination. Okay, so now that I did this one over again, it is more flexible, as you guys could see. Like, I just brush it and the hairs don't go back to... And there you have it. And I'm all done. It has been about 2 hours, so I just wanted to do a little update. So now you can actually see my eyebrows. They're looking a little fuller because the tint does help. But yeah, I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. I really like the results. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.